Welcome then, guys. In this video, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at something that's quite interesting. It's caught my eye, and personally for me, I kind of find these things quite interesting. I would say that every time that we get, you know, UFO sightings and other things in the sky, that I would say 90% of them are pretty much fake, staged, Photoshop, whatever you want to call. But saying that, we do have, you know, plenty of times where we have obviously video footage from aircrafts, you know, helicopters, even Boeing 747s, you know, that carry people and whatnot else. We do have actual video from there, and then testimonies from the pilots themselves, you know, saying that they've seen, you know, cigar-shaped things, you know, oval shapes, lights in the sky, whatnot else, that are unexplained. You know, a lot of people forget about them and whatnot else, but, you know, like I say, a lot of them are hoaxes, a lot of them are a load of rubbish whatsoever, just so that people could just, you know, try and get noticed and whatnot else. But in that being said, I would say that quite a few of them have gone unexplained, and they are quite intriguing. Now, this particular one that I've watched has got me thinking just a little bit as well. So I'm just going to get up for you now, guys. We are going to be looking at it from the newspaper from The Sun. But basically, this is obviously filmed, as it's saying there on the screen, from Somerset. There was a rainbow, a bit of a lightning strike and whatnot else. But it just happened to be, this lady was filming it. She was filming the rainbow and the lightning strike. Now, I will say that normally when I watch people filming stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, they're filming the most randomest things, do you know what I mean? Just like some guy just be filming the night sky, and then just happen there be like a UFO shoot past, and you think, well, why are you stood there with your phone camera out just filming the night sky for no particular reason, not looking at a particular star or anything else like that, just happen to be looking at this particular time. With this one, I can understand rainbow, lightning strikes, so I might find it quite intriguing, you know, looking out into the distance and whatnot else, you know, might even want to send a clip off to, you know, family members and stuff, just to say, oh, look what's happening down near us. So this one, I can actually understand why they were filming it, but as you can also tell by the title, it says there, the Worlds of the World Alien Invasion. We will have a look at the Worlds of the Worlds, the actual film starring Tom Cruise. There was an earlier one made before that, but this is kind of what they're basing it off, because in War of the Worlds there was lightning strikes and what else, there's a bit of a weather problem, and then obviously these things started dropping out of the sky, and then obviously, you know, end of the world, things started attacking all the people, started killing everyone. But as we can see here, it says here, bizarre footage reveals what appears to be a large black object plummeting into the earth straight from the middle of the rainbow. So let's just have a little quick look at this, 2 minutes, guys, so just in case any of you guys haven't seen this, and we'll see what we've got. So there you go, we've got the lightning strike, and there's the black cigar type shape falling down. As you can see, it is just plummeting there. It'll slow it down for us now. Now, as you look, it kind of looks like a torpedo. Now, this is the bit that I can't really explain as well. So say like this is falling out of the sky, yeah, this is dropping down at quite a fast rate. Now, let's just pause this as it gets near the ground, okay? Whoa, boom. Okay, right, now it's literally just dropped behind those flats. Now, there's this argument at the moment that it's a bird or something like that. Now, let's look at, like, even look at the houses on the right-hand side. Then we got what it looks like block of flats or something there to the left-hand side. Now, obviously, you can see how small they are. Now, if that was a bird in the distance, pretty much you could say that would be one hell of a big bird, especially when you can compare it to the size of the houses. I cannot see it being a bird or anything else like that. Now, on the other side of things, also, is if it is that big, which obviously it must be of a fairly large size, like I say, comparing it to the houses and everything on the ground, right? It must be of a fairly large size. So now, if this is real, right, and this thing is plummeting to the ground, I mean, that's going at some serious rates and knots. Now, it doesn't matter whether it's a missile, a plane, an asteroid, you know, a big rock or anything else like that, dropping out the sky. Where is the explosion? I mean, where is, like, the dust kicking in the air? Something. And I mean, like, this was filmed, like, days ago now. So, if this is true, why is it that the people that must live past those flats, because that's the only row of houses on that side of the earth. Do you know what I mean? This is filmed in Somerset. Yes, you do have countryside and one house, but obviously, you know, it's a kind of built up kind of area there. And obviously, even if the people from that side would witness, like, explosions, you know, there'd be people going, oh, you know, ringing the police, the fire brigade, saying that something's hit the ground, you know. There would be some form of impact, even a crater, even if magically no one witnessed it, even though it is, you know, it's light outside, that, you know, there would be a crater of some sort, you know, some guy out walking the dog, you know, gently strolling past, and then they would see a crater at some point, wouldn't they? I mean, come on. So for me personally, even though this kind of does kind of look legit, because I mean, this is apparently coming from a resident from a house. From what we can actually gather, you know, it's not from some like tech student or anything else. It's just from a normal, everyday kind of resident who just, you know, lives in their house and want a house. You know, as far as we can tell, they don't have any background in, anything to do with like, you know, photoshopping or anything else like that. So, you know, this could be quite legit, maybe, but on the other side of it, it would be, you know, it would be a little bit weird if that is actually true, because there's no falling damage, that isn't. But this is what they're actually comparing it to. More scared of Tom Cruise than what I am of the actual things that are coming down. And obviously, as you see, this is what they were referring to, War of the Worlds, you know, saying it's crashing into the ground. Then suddenly, we're going to get these. Now, we skip forward just a little bit, because nobody's scared of these guys in a moment until literally this part coming up now, and they start, you know, wiping everyone out. But what I want to know from you guys in the comment section below is with this particular one, whether you know what you think it actually is, whether you think it's real, whether you think it's fake, and also what you think about, you know, UFO films, videos in general, whether you're a believer, non-believer, whether you think it's all trash or all. Be very interesting to hear. Thank God anyway that we don't have to put up with any of this coming actually onto our planet and wiping us out. I think we would have known about it if these guys were already on there. But like I said, leave it on the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, I am a streamer. I'm on Twitch, play some of the latest games. But we don't just talk about games in general. We like to have a nice discussion about all random things as well. So feel free to drop a follow, come and join me over there and have a little bit of a discussion if you will. The link will be in the description down below. But anyway, guys, this is going to be me checking out, and I'll catch you next time.